Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am back with some more Magic. I'm going to be playing some Sealed today, some Strixhaven Sealed, because there is an Arena Open over the weekend. An Arena Open is kind of like a GP or a Star City Games event from the before times, where you sign up. It's open to anybody. You pay money and or gems, and you're competing for cash prizes. The cool thing about the Arena Open is that it is all inside of Arena. So you can sign up and just play in the Arena client, and you're just good to go. I played in the last Arena Open, and I didn't stream the whole thing. I recorded the whole thing and posted videos from the Kaldheim Arena Open. It was also sealed. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. For a couple reasons. I really miss playing competitive events. I think that there's something that I just don't get from just playing Magic on the ladder that I do get from playing competitive events. And also, I love playing limited. I love playing draft and sealed, and there's not really a great competitive outlet for those right now. There were a bunch of limited Grand Prix all the time before, and some of my best and most memorable Grand Prix were limited events. So having this competitive limited on Arena gets me really excited, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy, and I'm ready to compete. That being said, I haven't played any Strixhaven Sealed yet. So we're going to jump in, build a sealed pool, see what we get, and play a couple games. We're just going to jump right in. So Sealed, just as a reminder for people, you get 6 packs and you build your best 40 card deck. And then you battle. I signed up for the best of 1 queues here in practice because I'm probably going to play best of 1 over the weekend. Best of 1 gives you the best chance to qualify for day 2. So that's probably what I'm going to play. So these are some of the rares we opened. We actually opened these plus 3 more rares. You can open a bunch of rares because of the Mystical Archives cards. So we got 9 rares actually, which is kind of cool. Let's just get into the deck builder, which is just okay. And then I'm going to come up here and sort by rare and see what we get. When I play sealed, I like to look at my rares first, see if there's anything that stands out as like completely busted, something I'd be really, really silly to not play. And then from there, I kind of look at where my good removal is. So Elite Spellbinder is a great card. It's a 3 mana 3/1 flyer that can kind of take a card from their hand and remove it from the game for a little bit. This card's powerful. It's not like a knockout, but it's an above rate flyer for its cost, and it can take one of their best cards and delay it by a couple turns. So this is going to go in my pile of cards that pull me to white. We've got Counterspell here, which is of course very powerful. Kind of tough to cast, but powerful. Memory Lapse is also a really powerful effect. Teachings of the Archaics is okay. It's a divination that you can go get. It's nothing amazing, but if we're blue, we'll come and fetch for this card since it's a lesson a couple times. Torrent Sculptor is a 4 mana 2/2 with Ward 2. So Ward says whenever a permanent with Ward becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless they pay the Ward cost. So if they want to remove this thing, they need to pay an extra 2 to target it. And when it enters the battlefield, we exile an instant or sorcery from our graveyard. We put a number of +1/+1 counters on this equal to half that card's mana value rounded up. So if we'd cast a counterspell, like Counterspell or Memory Lapse on 2, and then played this thing, it would be a 3/3. Of course, the combo that you're supposed to do is like discard a Magma Opus on turn 2, and then make this a 4 mana 6/6. It's not very good. And then the backside lets you remove something, kind of. It's hard to set up. Both sides of this card are kind of hard to set up. Gnarled Professor is a 4 mana 5/4 trample, and when it enters the battlefield, you learn. This card's just great. Wandering Archaic. on the front side, I don't think you ever cast the back side, but the front side is a 5-mana 4/4 that says whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, they may pay 2. If they don't, you get to copy it. So that card's great. And Dramatic Finale is very powerful. All your creature tokens get +1/+1, and whenever one or more non-token creatures die, you create a 2/1. You create an Inkling. Very powerful effect. Rush Rebirth is fine, but it doesn't like pull me into anything. Dramatic Finale definitely kind of pulls me into white-black. So there's that. What lessons did we end up with? We got the Teachings of the Archaics, obviously. 2 Start from Scratches. Card's okay. Containment Breach, not very good. A Spirit Summoning and a Fractal Summoning, that's good. And an Environmental Sciences. This is the one I wanted to see. This helps us splash our powerful cards. Though here, we don't really have that many like powerful cards to splash. And then Introduction to Prophecy is a nice one to be able to go and get, as is Annihilation. So like we got some good lessons here. If we just look at our learn cards, ooh, we kind of struck out here. Field Trip is good. Arcane Subtraction's okay. These 2 are playable-ish, but they're not good. So now let's just look at the rest of our cards and pull cards down that meet my criteria of cards that make me want to play the color. So in white, nothing else here, really. I have some playable cards, but nothing that draws me to this white deck. In blue, I think the Frost Trickster is pretty powerful. And other than what I've pulled down already, that's about it. In black, we've got this Eliminate, which is an efficient removal spell. And that's kind of it. In red, the Heated Debate is nice. So is the Explosive Welcome. But our red's pretty thin, huh? In green, Emergent Sequence is good. And 3 Mage Duels. Okay, well, we are probably playing green here. Looking through some of the rest of the cards, Spectacle Mage is a fine blue-red card, as is Elemental Mastery. If we're playing green, we're probably playing Cram Session. Tend the Pests. These green-black cards are just fine, but like they do get the job done. Rip Apart's nice. Ooh, these green-blue cards are going to be where we're going to be. So I already kind of wanted to be green-blue because we've got some good learn cards and the Counterspell, the Memory Lapse, but having Zimone, Quandrix Pledge Mage, and Quandrix Cultivator also makes this a pretty easy choice, in my opinion. We've got some okay other cards, but nothing that's worth anything. So I'm going to take everything out and then put it all back in so it sorts it for me. So looking to build green-blue. I think Symmetry Sage starts out of the deck. Negate might get in here. I don't know. Mentor's Guidance probably in. You know, with all these cards, the Symmetry Sage might get in. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Bayou Groff, Emergent Sequence, Amplimancer, Field Trip, Honor Troll, the Mage Duels, the Servant. All of those get in. The Cram Session probably gets in. And then Zimone, Pledge Mage, Cultivator all get in. And the Archaic. And that's 24 cards. Now I can just cut the Symmetry Sage. You know what? The Symmetry Sage might just be good enough, though. Because I've got some decent spells that I'll be casting on my turn. With the 3 Mage Duels also. Yeah. What's my worst card then? The Cram Session? Because, again, which lessons am I getting? I have a Divination I can go get. A Containment Breach, which I'm probably not going to be able to do anything with. But the Fractal Summoning. The Introduction to Prophecy. I don't think I'll need Environmental Sciences. I don't think there's anything worth splashing, really. Like, you could argue that splashing white for Elite Spellbinder is worth it, but I don't know that it is. Red for Explosive Welcome. Did I end up... I do have a Prismari Campus. So I could play, like, a Prismari Campus and the Explosive Welcome on at the top end. That might be interesting. Yeah, I think I'll cut the Cram Session. Moving Biograph up here, I'm probably just going to be casting this as a 5-mana 5/4 most of the time that I cast it. Could also play this Witherbloom Pledge Mage. It's probably good. I think I will cut the Symmetry Sage. I just don't think that's what games are going to be about. Let's see. What do we think about this Negate? There's some powerful spells in this format. Especially since all the summonings exist. Yeah, I'll keep the Negate in. I think I'll just play it like this and see if that's good enough. I could, like I said, if I were to splash something, I'd probably look to splash the Explosive Welcome off of just a Prismari Campus and a Mountain. Could also then play Torrent Sculptor as well. You know, it's probably not worth not playing this card. This card's fine. So if I'm playing that, what am I cutting? What am I cutting? Nothing from the top. I guess I could cut the Biograph maybe. You know, this... I just don't need more playables. Like, this is going to be fine. I guess I have a lot of learn cards and not a ton to go get with them. But I think that's okay too. Do I play the Explosive Welcome? That's the main question. I don't think I need to. I'm just going to try it like this. Just add lands and call it good. And see how we do. So let's see. I've got slightly more green than blue. Makes sense to me, but some of that blue is counterspell. I need to be slightly more green. So just 9/8, no Quandrix Campuses. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna choose a card sleeve. We'll just go with this one. And then Quandrix Cultivator. Add some basics. Eight. Oh, nope, not that one. This one. 8/9. Cool. Let's jump right in and see how this goes. In Sealed, it's just important to, like, have your good cards, have sort of a plan, and try to execute that plan as well as you can. We've got some decently sized creatures and 3 mage duels and some counter magic, and that's our plan. Oh, I have the emergent sequence too, which could help splash. But yeah, like, this hand's fine. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna emergent sequence on 2. And that should be fine. Looks like they're a lower hold deck. The Springmane Surveying is going to help us slow them down. Yeah, next turn. I guess we'll see what they do. We could just play Zimone out. I think I'd rather play the Servant and then have 2 blockers, though. This hand is very good. The Zimone's going to help us pull ahead later. Oh, yeah, if they're wasting Expel on my land, I'm very happy with that. They just traded a 3-mana instant for a 2/2. A 2-mana 2/2. That's all it was. And then next turn we can go Zimone and hold Negate up, and then slam Archaic on the following turn. Am I attacking? Play Zimone first. I don't think I need to attack here. I'll just chill. Oh, that's a good card. But Quandrix Cultivator gets to kill that now. Does it? No. Do I just need to 2-for-1 myself to kill Nasari, Dean of Expression? Because Mage Duel says it costs 2 less if you've cast another instant or sorcery spell. So this would only cost 1 if I had an instant or sorcery I could easily cast. I'm not going to cast the backside of Wandering Archaic. It's just not... it's not going to be good. So... I think what I do is just Mage Duel... throw the Servant into the Nasari. I think I have to. I don't want to let them have this and let it grow too big that I can't deal with. That's rough. Not what I'd like to do there, but you know what? Sometimes we do suboptimal things because we have to. I will block here because I have the negate. They have something else too? Yeah, they do. Huh, okay. Let's go ahead and play the Archaic this turn. I'm hoping that my big creatures are just going to start outclassing my opponent's stuff. Well, they had another removal spell. I get to go get an island here. Found a Mage Duel. I don't think I'll use that. I'll just start attacking. I can wait on this Mage Duel, I think. I'm not even... I guess this Biblioplex Assistant gets to pick up one of their removal spells. It's kind of annoying. Puts that on top of their deck. Yeah, they picked up a Divine Gambit. That makes sense. Can I find... just a land. Well, now what? I don't think I used the Mage Duel yet. I just don't think I need to. So I'll just hit with the Cultivator and pass. Hope the top of my deck is nice to me. We've drawn 8 lands, they've drawn 6. You know, hopefully we'll... Right on time, counterspell. Well, we've got a bunch of learn cards that get us the fractal summoning. Like that. We'll just pass for now. We'll save some damage, get fractal summoning. And then next turn we will Fractal Summoning and Mage Duel, I think. Well, we will have that option, I guess. Oh, you know what? I should put the Prismari School in my deck, just so I can sometimes cast Start from scratch, probably. Oh, I can get that if I wanted to. No, just Fractal Summoning. Land. Nice. Land, and now we get to make a 6/6 and kill their flyer. Sounds good to me. It keeps giving them priority. Do they have another removal spell or something? Another Make Your Mark, maybe? Yeah, they do. Huh. I would not expect the second Make Your Mark. Okay. Smash for 6. Jump with the star people. That makes sense. Make that a 4/3. Alright, we're in an okay spot. Oh, they are attacking. Okay. I'd like to draw a not a land, please. Got a bunch of learn spells left. Oh. Come on, opponent. Just brick. That's not a brick. Okay, this was a good draw. So what can we learn? We can learn Teachings of the Archaic to draw to. We can learn... Yeah, I think that's what we have to get. Teachings of the Archaic to draw to. Make this a 3/3. Oh, and we found Mage Duel. Oh, that was a good find. Okay. This can get an instant or sorcery. Do I... I feel like I actually have to kill the Pillar Drop Warden, not the 4/3. And then I'd love to attack, but I don't think I can. Attacking just puts me dead to a removal spell, which they didn't have. Awesome. Now I think I get to pull away from this game with this game. Field Trip, counter on Pledge Mage, get a Forest, get Introduction to Prophecy. Play the Prophecy. Bottom both lands. I'll hit for 6. And then I'll play the Symmetrist. And we should be good to go from here. Sweet. And the cool thing about playing Sealed here and playing Sealed over the weekend, if you choose to do so, is that it's you can go back and edit your deck list whenever you want. So like I'm going to come in here, get rid of one of these islands, and put this Prismari Campus in my deck. And that's mostly so that I can sometimes come into my sideboard and get start from scratch, and so I can scry. And I totally overlooked it when I was building the deck, but I think it's correct to play at least the first off-color or half-color campus. I'd play a couple Quandrix campuses if I had them, but I'd probably play a Witherbloom campus too if I had one. But I don't think you'd play more than one or two. I think you keep this if you're me. It's close, but I think I'm going to keep it. Cool. So the subtraction means that I can go get my deal 1 spell now if I need to. Already the play pattern that I just described is already showing up. And I just want to draw lands. Islands are not the lands I want to draw because I have the Gnarled Professor, but this is fine. I want them to cast a instant or sorcery here. Not going to do anything to that. Just play a land and pass. I'll definitely just take 2 from this. Notice my opponent has red and green mana. There's a chance that they are just a red-green deck, which is not one of the supported archetypes here, but that shouldn't bother you too much. You just want to play whatever your best 2-color combination is, and sometimes that'll be one of the color pairs that's not technically supported, and that's fine. You should still play whatever's best. And our opponent is actually playing a 3-color pair that is supported, so... Or is it? Red, white... No, it's not. What are they doing? Just saying it's not weird, but I think that is... This 3-color pair is a little strange. Red, white... But not the other 2. Okay. I've got negate for the beaming defense. Is that what this card's called? Beaming defiance. Okay. So here, here I can just get environmental sciences, huh? Yeah, I should probably do that. I can't kill anything with a start from scratch. Take a little damage. I might just have to play Wandering Archaic on my turn and wait on the environmental sciences. We'll see what their follow-up is here. Their follow-up's nothing, and I found the forest. So I can go forest. If I go field trip plus environmental sciences, that'll mean I have access to 7 mana next turn. Or I just play the archaic this turn, and next turn. I think I need to get the double green this turn though. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my lands. I'm gonna take a hit, but hope that it's gonna be not so bad. I'll go ahead and get fractal summoning. Do this. Go get another forest. I guess there I could have played the Reckless Amplimancer, but this isn't blocking either of their things favorably, so I don't know. Like, that just doesn't accomplish much. Okay. I was gonna say they might have a pump spell or something there to make me kind of sad, but no. No pump spell. 4/4 Vigilance Menace. Okay. So here... I'll play the Archaic and the Amplimancer. Why are they 4 colors over there? 4 colors and Relic Sloth and Beaming Defense aren't cards I would think you'd put in your Master Symmetrist deck. Okay, I think I'm probably... Am I forced to chump block? I am actually forced to chump block here. Yeah, stumbled on lands a little bit too much, I guess. Anything get me out of this? Mage Duel probably was my best draw. Because this has Menace. Huh. Okay. Got by the weird 4-color aggressive draw. The curved Lorehold. No, they did. Did they curve that into that? I don't know. Oh well. Lessons in what to mulligan. Also, if any of their things had just had 1 toughness there, being able to start from scratch out of my sideboard would have been nice, but alas. All right. Excuse me. Okay, this hand looks great. We're going to Emergent Sequence on 2. Hopefully play a Gnarled Professor on turn 3. And we have a 2/2 left over, so that's nice, 2. And then we got nothing, that's good. Or they have something that targets a creature, they just don't want to target my creature. I might just take Teachings of the Archaics here. Yeah. So next turn I can like play a land, play Teachings, and then Mage Duel their thing. Or land Amplimancer plus Teachings. Let's see what their turn looks like. Since they haven't played any spells yet, and then we can kind of empty our hand next turn. We can maybe just go off with this Teachings. I mean, I think I'm going to go for it. I'd like to draw 3. This doesn't come up very often. This card's not very good. I promise. Okay, Study Break doesn't even do it because now they're going to learn. So unless they choose to discard and draw with this learn, I still get to draw 3 off of this Teachings. Yeah. Cool. I just dumped my hand and drew a new hand. Your go. And they're just choosing to not play anything again. They have this Inkling Summoning. Yeah, they just don't want to cast a thing. Well, we will attack. You're gonna expel my 5/4. That's fine. And let's play the Honor Troll. Honor Troll works well with Springmane Servant that I'm going to play next turn. It works well with the Environmental Sciences I can go get out of my graveyard. Or out of my sideboard, wherever that is. Pilgrim's fine. It's kind of a slow card, but it's fine. I'll just attack first here. I was going to say, if they offer that trade, I can just pump. Here, I'll still Arcane Subtraction to save my thing. I think I'll probably just get the Fractal Summoning. Then Servant, I go up to 23, go. They could have Rite of Exodus here. I don't know, they felt pretty far behind. They didn't have any play on 2. Or their play on 2 was Study Break. And my play on that turn was like Teachings of the Archaic to draw 3. Yeah, our draw lined up pretty well. Okay. And a Pledge Mage. Okay. That's a druid that counts for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can hit them for 8 this turn. I think I will Mentor's Guidance first. Yeah, I'll keep Negate in my hand. That sounds good. And Subtraction. Do I need this one? I mean, I guess so. It's pretty good. It's a spell. And then I will Mage Duel this to that. And then hit the attacks button. And that's it. Keep this negate up. They can do that. That's fine. They got an island. Interesting. And what else? And nothing? Okay. Picking up what? The Expel or the Igneous Inspiration or something? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I will attack. They'll trade with the Servant. Oh, I guess I could have won here, huh? If I had Arcane Subtraction and then went... Oh, no, I don't have red mana yet. Okay. I think I'll still save my thing. I'll go and get Prophecy. Then I'll just play Zimone and pass. I guess I could have played a 2/2 and passed also. No, Zimone's probably better than just a random 2/2. That on the Servant. Negate. What else you got? Nothing. Cool. Sweet, that played out really well. We were like a tempo deck there. Both arcane subtractions and the negate to keep our opponent off balance. That was fun. Let's keep it rolling. Limited is so fun. It's just good, clean Magic. It's just playing, figuring out what your good spells are, what matters. I don't know, there's something about playing just like good, honest games of Magic that really makes me happy. I know that, playing constructed in different formats, you can do cool broken stuff, and that's fun. And there's a time and place for that too, don't get me wrong. But when you get to fight people like Evil Dave, and just you get to play your tutus, right? Like, this hand's great. We're going to play a 2-mana tutu. That ramps us. And then we're going to play another tutu. And then we're going to play a 5/4. And we're going to hope that that's good enough. Just get the forest. Do they have an emergent sequence also? No. This card's really good, though. This Overgrown Arch. I've been very happy and impressed by Overgrown Arch. It just sits there. It blocks and it gains you life and it draws you a card later in the game. It really does do it all. Gnarled Professor is a nice draw, obviously. We'll attack with the Amplimancer. If they forget how to read or something. Oh. I mean, they could have Burying Books or something to just... Okay, that's fine. I'm okay trading turns like this. We were going to have to get that Arcane Subtraction out of their hand at some point anyways, so... The doubling there worked the way that math is supposed to work. That's kind of funny. It actually went to -4 power. Let's see. Do I make the same attack again? They probably just don't block. Yeah, I probably make the same attack again. They did not block. We get to get down Gnarled Professor. We're gonna go get Fractal Summoning, I think. Oh, we can get Teachings of the Archaic here also. No, I think Fractal Summoning's the first thing we get. No, we have Arcane Subtractions as well to do tricksy things, potentially. Yep. Our decks are kind of similar here, it looks like. Some decent tricks, some good early plays, and some good beefy creatures, too. Well, I get to save my guy, at least. Now what do I get? Prophecy, probably. Though I want to make my land drop, so maybe I just get Environmental Sciences to guarantee my next land drop. Negate's nice to have. What do I do here? I don't really want to activate the Amplimancer, but they don't know that. I think I'll still just attack with it. Oh, they're okay trading? Okay. We'll trade. I'm okay with that trade. They forgot to gain life with their arch. Wandering Archaic, nice. This is the same deck. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think I'll attack with the Gnarled Professor. See if I can get them to block. They're not gonna bite. That's fine. I'll play Biograph. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. No, I can't. Funny. So, sorry. Let me... Yeah. If I want to counter their elemental summoning next turn, I need to have at least 4 mana open to cast this negate. Otherwise, I can just make a copy of the negate to counter my negate. So I can't put Biograph on the battlefield this turn. It's kind of funny. I'd love to pay 2. Thank you for asking. Weird, no attacks. That's not what I expected there. I expected attacks. Okay. Mage Duel was a great draw, obviously. Let's this fight that. Oh, and they're just cycling charge through. Deal. Autopay. I'm attacking. They're kind of forced to make this block. I get to get them again. Here... I think I get Prophecy. Sweet. This has been a good game. Lots of back and forth, but we've been able to stay just a little bit ahead of our opponent. The Pledge Mage is good. It's going to trade for my Professor. I like trading because I'm ahead on board. I get to make a 6/6 right now. I guess they can use their arch to potentially go learn about fractals also. We'll see if they choose to do that. Nope, not yet. 6/6 is bigger than 5/5. Okay. I can do that and that. Sweet. I'll smack for 6 first, and then post-combat I will go Pledge Mage plus Prophecy. And now they'll block and then sack it to go learn. Alright, what are we learning about? We are learning about... something good. I hope that since they're taking a long time to figure out what they're doing. Okay, cool. They just have a Prophecy. We'll play our own Pledge Mage. We will prophesize about it. We'll keep Counterspell right on top of our deck. That seems good to me. Next turn we get to attack with both and play a 5/4. I hope they don't have anything too busted this turn. That's a good card to have. They do have a land. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Need to find a mage duel like right now, or this card's gonna run away with the game. Might have one more turn. I definitely need to get aggressive. Am I sacrificing this forest yet? Six. Sorry, I'm trying to do math. I don't know if I need to sacrifice this forest for the Bayou Graph or not. Honestly, the 3/2 doesn't do too much on board. It would basically be trading this 2/2 for a 3/2. That's a good way to think about it. I'm not in the... I don't want to do that. Quandrix Pledge Mage. Yeah, I think I am counterspelling that. Oh no. Okay. They can't activate the Dragon's Guard Elite this turn. Just drew a land though. I do get to attack. Double on the 6/6. No, they don't like that either. I guess they have to block two things, huh? If I had attacked with this, would that have done anything? No. Whew, we escaped. That was a close one. Fractal summoning. And actually negate came up really big there. Being able to negate their elemental summoning. Don't sleep on negate. Negate's a very good card, and that card they used against us, Decisive Denial, also a very good card. So, countering non-creature spells, a little bit better in this format, in this limited format than normal, because there are 5 very decent playable creatures that every deck will have access to that you can counter with negate. So, there's my negate TED Talk. This hand's good. An island lets us cast Quandrix Cultivator. Even if we don't find an island, we can still cast these 3 spells in a line. Game, that wasn't me saying I didn't want an island, though. I would still very much care for an island. Or any of my learned spells to find an island would be great also, thank you. My opponent got priority there when I cast the Amplimancer. They might have a counterspell. Expressive Iteration's a good card. They're gonna exile a land. Yep. Our opponent is playing Temur Stuff. Makes sense. In blue, you have access to cards like Expressive Iteration, and in green, you have access to cards that help you fix your mana. So I imagine that green, blue, red is going to be one of the easier decks to build if you don't have any specific way to build your deck. Our hand not quite playing out the way I wanted to, drawing this into this into this. I mean, it lets us play Symmetrist next turn, which is gonna be fine. But I've got 2 more turns basically to find an island. I have lots of cards that are essentially islands also. So even field trip's an amazing draw. Any of the islands, obviously. Cultivate is going to be a really good card in your sealed deck because it lets you splash whatever you want. Play your cultivates. How splashy is our opponent? None. They have their splash color. Okay, they get to play this forest now. There we go. Symmetrist. Everyone attacks. That thing gets trample. Go. Okay, deck. Oh, nice. Our opponent has a 7/7. Well, there's the field trip. Is it crazy that I want to play Quandrix Pledge Mage this turn to take a turn off? Yeah, it is. I'm going to field trip. Get a forest. Go get environmental sciences. No attacks. Now, next turn I can go Pledge Mage plus Sciences, or I can go Sciences first to then play Frost Trickster to start locking down the 7/7 and keep bashing, which I think is what I'm going to try to do. If they hit me with the 7/7, I'm like kind of okay with that. I'll just say no blocks, take 7. Yeah, they're just playing a 2/3. Sciences, get in my island, please. I'll gain 3 life thanks to the Honor Troll. Frost Trickster. Lock it down. And then am I trading my 4/4 for their 2/3? I think I'll attack. If they want to double block the Honor Troll, I'll trade it for the 2/2. They could be getting me here too. We'll see. 2/3 first, yep. Next turn I can play Cultivator plus hold up negate. Oh nice, damage happens. Sweet. They just didn't have any plays. Weird. So it looks like our opponent is a green-blue deck. But see, I wouldn't splash. Expressive Iteration is not a splash card, people. It's not a card you should be splashing in your green-blue deck. Next turn, everything's gonna attack from my side. I mean, I'm assuming they can cast some spells, though, so we will see exactly what they do here. Magma Opus. Well, I really wish my mana had cooperated so I could have held negate it. Magma Opus, this is a card you should splash. Ooh, Wandering Archaic would have been nice to have had there. Cultivator, take action, get island, play Quandrix Pledge Mage. I can't afford to hold up negate this turn, I don't think. I will double block the 4/4. I'll trade a 3/4/4/4/4. No, never mind. I guess I should have blocked with everything. It's a mistake on my part. Yeah, they've dealt with all of our stuff pretty well. The Magma Opus was like a 4-for-1 or something dumb like that. Archaic would have been sweet to have had on the battlefield when they did all that. Yeah, I don't see us winning from here. What else did Magma Opus draw them cards? Yeah, okay. We had the negate too. Just I fell behind too much that we couldn't hold mana up. All right, we're 3-2. I think we can rally. I think our deck is good. I think we stumbled a little bit there on lands. I think that a couple Quandrix campuses would fix this deck quite a bit. And it's missing like a true bomb, I guess. But other than that, this is a very reasonable sealed deck. Yeah, like this hand is great. We're just going to go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I guess we could even Quandrix Cultivator next turn to just keep the ramp going. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Just try to accelerate super hard. Looks good to me. Getting island there because I drew a forest. Now Pledge Mage into Mage Duel is an option I have. Give that flying, I guess, yeah. And what are they learning about? What are they learning about? Come on, opponent. Making 3/2s. Sounds good. Ooh, Prismaria Campus. Okay. I think I still go Pledge Mage. Do they have Lash of Malice? Or whatever that card's called. They might. This Pledge Mage might be dead. Oh, they had that one. Okay. That's fine. They just blanked a removal spell to keep their 3/1 alive. It's an okay trade for me. Next turn we can do kind of the same play, and then we have Zamone going. I just want to be able to start from scratch this sometime this game. That would be sweet. What are they doing? Killing my thing? Nope, they're just playing a 2-1. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I can't do it this turn. I think I will still play Zamone. Still play Mage Duel. Let's see, Mage Duel. This on this. Yep. These things can attack. No, land is a good draw. A non-land's a good draw. We're kind of set up either way. If we draw a land, obviously Zamone gets to draw us 2 cards eventually. Maybe next turn. If we don't, my plan is to go Gnarled Professor, start from scratch, and then just ping this. Get it off the battlefield, pump up the Pledge Mage, and keep attacking. Our opponent might have something to say about that, but that's my plan. And they're expelling the 4/4. Okay. Pledge Mage gone. Plan is still the same. They're really going all in on this Pledge Mage, and it's doing work for them. They've been able to turn it on basically every turn this game. It's looked pretty good for them. Yeah, and Fractal Summoning is going to be pretty big. So let's see, Gnarled Professor is going to start from scratch, which deals the damage to the Pledge Mage, and this attacks. And so next turn they can at least make a 5/5 with the Fractal Summoning and attack us for 2 in the air if they want. I want to draw, obviously another Mage Duel would be great. Or if I can't find a Mage Duel, a land. So Zamone can draw 2 cards would be nice too. We'll see. Got a lot of live draws here. Another learn card to keep pinging off their things. Or to get my own Fractal Summoning. Yep, they've got a 5/5. Hit me for 2 in the air. That's what I thought they might do. And I found a land, so Zamone's on. I think I'll attack. Sweet, they do want to trade. That's good for me, I think. I'll draw 2 with Zamone. And then I'll just put a 2/2 onto the battlefield. If they want to attack, they need to trade life again. We'll go to 7 and 11. Yeah, I think this is okay. I have a 3/4 I can start attacking with? Well, not anymore. Well, yes, again. So let's see, land, Frost Trickster. Lock down the 7/7, combat, attack with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do both, so I'll attack with these. I can activate Amplimancer if they block it. Their safest block is just blocking the island. Yeah, okay. And now they most definitely don't want to attack with the Arrogant Poet. Doesn't really do anything. They can pick this up. Oh, they have Spectre. Okay. Our opponent's deck seems okay. They've got some stuff going on. We'll go for Mentor's Guidance first, because it's a cheaper spell and we get to see more cards. Arcane Subtraction. So let's see, if we do that, ping that. They block this. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think this wins us the game. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Frost Trickster looking really good here. Sweet. Moving on. I don't know how many people that watch these videos, the Magic videos, are also interested in other stuff. But my wife and I are playing the new Pokemon Snap game that just came out. It's a sequel of the one that came out for the N64 20 years ago. We're playing that here on this channel. Also, we're having a great time doing so. If you want something just relaxing and chill, you should check it out. It's lots of fun. Highly recommend picking up the game if you were on the fence about it before. This hand was great. Obviously, drawing the forest is something we needed to do, but we did it. Gonna run out the Pledge Mage here. Oh, they had the counterspell. That's fine. Oh, no land for Cultivator. Okay. Trickster it is. Lockdown Pledge Mage. We're just looking to get Mentor's Guidance going. Ooh. I can't kill that. Well, I think I play Quandrix Cultivator. Go get a forest. Have to say no attacks and hope that they don't do anything too massive this turn. No blocks. Their next instant or sorcery costs 2 less. Oh. I mean, that's a good card, but that's not as scary as as it could have been. It could have been a lot scarier. Next turn I get to go Mentor's Guidance, find my land drop, cast Mage Duel, and hold up Memory Lapse. I don't really need emergent sequence right now. I just need, like, literally a land. There we go. Do I keep a 3-2? Probably not. I can do better. Land is fine. I'll Mage Duel. This fights the 2-4. You're gonna Arcane Subtraction. I think I Memory Lapse that, actually. Force them to draw it again. I get rid of their thing. And I get to attack. Yeah, I think that's good for me. I think that's really good for me. This card's good still. I'll just play my 5/5 and pass. It has reach. It can block the 2/2. Random creatures that have reach for 500. I guess it's standing on top of a pillar. That's why it counts. Same with this thing. This has reach. What am I doing here? Just playing Master Symmetrist and passing, I guess. Yep. We're at a bit of a face-off. If they have more spells, we could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, this gets to get back their thing that makes 4/4s? Oh. This card's insane. It probably just kills us, honestly. And this gets to get it back. Yeah, we're just dead here. Cool. How do I look at my sideboard? Here we go. Do I have anything? Worth getting? I don't think so. Think I'm just dead. I'll just pass the turn. Yikes. Yep. Our opponent just got us. Their draw was really good. They drew exactly 7 lands with a bunch of good spells to back it up. We drew a couple more lands, and that's just gonna do us in here. Yep, good game. Well, some of those games were really close, and our deck did its thing. Some of those decks were not as close, and we got beaten by better decks. If I wanted to come back and look at the sealed pool again, I think I do need to find a way to play slightly better cards. I think that means splashing red, so I get access to Explosive Welcome and Elemental Masterpiece. And I think I can still get away with doing it off of just a Mountain, the Prismari Campus, and this Environmental Sciences in the sideboard. So if I were to do that, how would I change the deck? Like the Servant probably gets cut. And what else? Maybe the Amplimancer. Maybe the Honor Troll. Or maybe the Biograph, if we're going a bit bigger anyways. Then you play the Masterpiece and the Explosive Welcome as big things. And then I'd probably cut a forest to play a mountain. Yeah. I would guess that something like this is, well, I know that it's more powerful. It's less consistent, but I think the power you get from playing these two cards would help in certain situations when the base deck couldn't deal with it. Other options that I didn't really even look at were playing Dramatic Finale plus Elite Spellbinder in a black-white deck. And the reason I didn't look at that deck was because I don't have any removal in that build other than this Eliminate. But looking at the deck again, you could play this Rip Apart with the same thought process. You could potentially get enough learn things to make it work. Though here you've got what, the Study Break, just the Study Break as your learn payoff if you go black white. I guess the Cram Session, that's really bad though. I guess they can go get the Spirit Summoning, so it's not like terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this is probably the best way to build this deck. The black-white deck doesn't have any huge bombs either. It's got some decent, like, you can curve out, but it's nothing like amazing, I don't think. Other than this Dramatic Finale. Actually, let's build that deck real quick. Let's see what the black-white deck splashing red would look like. So we play all of these cards. All the white cards we have are good. We might have to play one Professor's Warning. No, I don't want to play Novice Dissector. And then we're playing, what, the Dramatic Finale, this, these, that. Yeah, that's not enough cards, though. You can play the Wandering Archaic still. Maybe like the Boots or something. I don't know. Building an aggressive deck like this is so hard in Limited. It just like doesn't work a lot of the time. I think that building the bigger deck is going to be better for you more often than building the smaller deck is going to be. I guess you could play the Pledge Mage too. I don't know. This just seems kind of mopey to me. I think the deck we had was the better build. I think I just needed to go bigger with the Masterpiece and the Explosive Welcome, like I talked about early on. I went for consistency over power, but I think the power you gain from that's gonna be better for you in the long run. Something to remember when playing Sealed is often just getting your good cards into play is the best thing to do. And since our green-blue deck had some okay cards, but nothing like amazing, we should have played more good cards. And that's where I'm going to end the video, with that little tidbit, little piece of knowledge there. Thank you so much for watching if you made it through this video. I'm going to be playing and recording my games from the Arena Open this weekend. Good luck if you choose to play as well. And you can catch up with me and more Magic over the weekend, or with me and my wife Sarah as we play Pokemon Snap more tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.